Hi guys, I am Gerard Ibañez, and for today's vlog, we will gonna share with you the history of the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral. So before we're gonna start, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. So let's go. The Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral, officially known as the Metropolitan Cathedral and Parish of Saint Vitalis and of the Immaculate Conception, dedicated to Mary under her title Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception and to Saint Vitalis of Milan, is the ecclesiastical seat of the Metropolitan Archdiocese of Cebu City in Cebu, Philippines. Cebu was established as a diocese on April 14, 1595, and it was elevated as a Metropolitan Archdiocese on April 28, 1934, with the Diocese of Dumaguete, Maasin, Tagbilaran, and Talibon as suffragans. Before being raised as a primatial church in Cebu, the church was one of the first churches in the Philippines, besides the Basilica of Santo Niño, dedicated to Saint Vitalis, and built near the fort in April 1565 by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, Fray Andres Urdaneta, and Fray Diego de Herrera. Historic Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral. The Cebu Cathedral, as it's popularly called, is the ecclesiastical seat of Metro Cebu Archdiocese in the Philippines. The church was established as the seat of Cebu Bishop when the province became one of the suffragan diocese under the Archdiocese of Manila in 1595. Just like all the churches built during that period, Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral started as a holy piece built with wood and nipa palms. As its structure, according to Balaanong Bahandi, a book of the sacred treasures of the Archdiocese of Cebu. The construction, destruction, and renovation. There was no decent church building from 1665 to 1741, but only a barn covered with coconut palms where the missionaries celebrate the Mass with the people. Risil Mojares, or Mujares, Cebu historian, said that was generally finished only in 1786, but was in ruins in 1829. Our renovation was started in 1865, and another plan to build another church were interrupted during the revolution in 1899. The construction of the cathedral has frequent interruptions, prolonging its completion, which is typical among huge structures, especially churches. One of the most common reasons is lack of funds and other man-made and natural-made events. Ricardo Vidal, Cebu Archbishop Emeritus, was the parish priest in 1981 of the cathedral and the one who initiated the renovation by putting a symmetry of the unbalanced building. He asked permission to build an extension opposite side of the belfry structure where an extension for baptism service is held by following the original architecture of the structure.
Hi guys, I'm Kyla Cabardo. One time, the funds allocated for the building were diverted to fight against Moros. Another event that disrupted the construction was the death of the bishop who spearheaded the constructions. Destruction. Much of the cathedral has been destroyed by the Allied bombings of the city. During the Second World War, what remained after the war were the belfry built in 1853. The facade and the walls, which are usually stronger, the resist against impacts. The strong structure, especially the walls, are made to stand against natural calamities such as typhoons and earthquakes. The walls are about 2 to 3 meters thick. However, under the supervision of Jose Maria Zaragoza, an architect, the whole church has been quickly restored, which occurred during Archbishop Gabriel Reyes' incumbency. Church architecture and details typical of Spanish colonial church architecture in the country is the squat and with thick walls to withstand typhoons and other calamities. In addition, Cardinal Vidal was responsible for the construction of another level as a conference or meeting area for clergy. Procurement of a pipe organ from Holland worth 3 million pesos, and greater development of the Cathedral's Plaza. Under the leadership of Monsignor Roberto Alisna, some renovations were implemented in 2009 to prepare Cebu Archdiocese celebration of its Diamond Jubilee.
Welcome to my vlog. My name is Frederick Indoy, BSHM OLIVE, and our topic for today is Cathedral History. According to Balaanong Hawahandi, the cathedral is a Baroque Rococo style depicted with a trifold-shaped pediment decorated with carved relief of floral motif. Connexes could be of Chinese influence. Image of Saint Peter and Paul, a clamshell medallion of the Most Holy Name of Jesus, and two photos guarding the main door of the cathedral. At the main cathedral retablo, a devotional painting, particularly a small popular or folk art one using iconography derived from traditional Catholic Church art, has the following feature. GHS, initial of the Most Holy Name of Jesus, located at the topmost part of retablo central niche contain an old crucifix. Right niche now enshrines the new saint, San Pedro Calungsod. Left niche has the popular statue of San Lorenzo Ruiz. Then you can also observe the Spanish royal coat of arms set above the main entrance that reflects the contribution of the Spanish monarchs during its construction. Further developments at the back of the security Muslim has been built as entreated by Archbishop Julio Cardinal Rosales in 1982. As it is meant to be, it serves as the burial or resting place for Cebu's bishop and clergy. 3 months after its inauguration, Cardinal Rosales died and was interred there along with the remains of Bishop Juan Bautista Gerardo, the first Filipino and Cebuano bishop of the Cebu, and other archbishops. Recent application for elevation. In its 75th anniversary celebration on 28 April 2009, the cathedral has been renovated and was elevated into a archdiocese. Cebu Search official has applied for the cathedral's elevation into a minor basilica in honor of Saint Vitalis, an early Christian martyr, which is still pending at the Vatican. Monsignor Alisna improved the sidewalk of the plaza, restored the 19th century fence, created a new courtyard, and set up the 21-bell digital carillon. The included the other 3 older ones. He also added a big clock on the belfry. More renovations, repairs, and some additions in the interior of the cathedral include new wooden retablo made of mahogany, new chandeliers and lamps, new wooden canopy above the seat of the archbishop, new stained glass windows retrofitting the wooden crosses with still among their developments. That's all of the topic of the cathedral history.